Hey guys, CrudFrog here, showing you how to get to a freaking nuts, OP, insane, bananas farming spot right away. Theoretically, you can do this at soul level 1, but we are picking samurai for the sole fact that they start with a bow and arrow. Let's go! Okay, so either choose Lands Between Rune or Golden Seed. I'm going to go with Golden Seed because at this farming area, we're already going to be flashed like a toilet with runes, you know, that... What the hell is it called again? The Lands Between Rune, more like piece of shit rune compared to the runes we're getting. This door is gonna swing, excuse me, it's gonna lift wide. Now let's go get that motherfucking horse. All right, folks, let's grab the map. So now we can go check it out and we can actually see what we're doing. All right, I'm assuming you've all just started a new game, so we're gonna do everything fresh by the books. Let's get that side of grace, and let's get torn, baby. Where's the hot dogs and marshmallows? Someone said there's going to be free hot dogs and marshmallows. Yeah. Finger Maidens Volume 6. I just want the horse. I'd rather have horse Volume 6. Okay, don't go there. So here we are on the map at the gate front. What we want to do is head down this path. We're going to go to Mistwood, and we're going to grab the next map fragment, and then we're going to head to the Third Church of America. Guys, we're right here on the map, okay? Down the street from the motherfucking gate front. We're heading up here to get the map fragment to open up that map, just to make this less confusing so you can check out and know where we're going. 2-for-1 sale, bitch! Alright, guys, we are now at this site of grace. We're at the Mistwood outskirts. We need to go over here. So I'm going to actually cut across the trail and go over there. You can mark it like I did if you want to, or you could... or whatever you want to do. Careful. There's bears here. They can kick the shit out of you. Winnie the Pooh's not happy with me. And here we are at our beautiful marker, and we're grabbing our map fragment. Now let's get the hell out of these bloodthirsty bears' reach, because we don't want to get killed by them right now. Guys, now that we've got the map fragment, you can check out this. We're going up to the Third Church of America. It is right there. Okay, let's head over. We arrive at the majestic Third Church of America. We grab the sacred tear to get better flask coverage. We grab the mixed physic, and we get the site of grace. Now, the reason we came here is because we're going to be warping to Dragon Barrow, which is a late game place, but you can warp there now. Our objective is to get both halves of the Dectus medallion to go up the Dectus lift. One of them is where we're going right now in Dragon Barrow, and the other one is close by in Fort Hate. But we're doing the harder one first, because like my Uncle Tommy said, get the hard shit done first, then the easy shit ain't so hard. Now we're right out back of the church here, and we're traveling through the portal. Boom, baby, boom. Stick your finger in there. We come to Dragon Barrow. I like to grab the site of grace, and I like to talk to the Beastmaster about Skeletor. Okay? Anyone get that reference? Beastman and okay, let's do a new reference. I like to talk to him about Rick and Morty episodes, because they're so zany and cool with their science references. Okay, let's go east. We are heading to a site of grace. All right, so we're heading down the path here, and we're going to come to this site of grace down here. I'm going to grab that grace, and now we're going to head across this bridge. We're making our way to Fort Faroth. Now, this dragon, he's a mean son of a gun, okay? But if you go past him, we're going to be just fine, okay? Barely has time to get even angry about it. And look at that. Slicker than Vaseline. Alright, guys, you keep following down this path, and you come to this Erd tree. And right behind it, we have got a spirit spring. We want to jump up. Get your ass up that spirit spring, and whoa, baby. There we go. Here's Fort Faroth right up here. Due south. Boom, grab the site of grace. Now, at this point, guys, if you want to grab that map fragment, just follow this natural path that way. I'm not going to grab it in this video just because I don't have a lot of more descriptions to show you in this area. So, let's head up and get the half of this medallion. Careful in here, it's dark. There's bats. There's nut bowl bat ladies with crown of thorns. You know, Get the hell up there. You're going to get poisoned. It's fine. It's natural. Don't. Just ignore the burning sensation. It's not an STI. It's just the poison. Let's get this half of the medallion. And now what we want to do is we want to warp back to the Third Church of America, guys. So let us do that. Boom. Let's go. And you know what, guys? I just realized we're at the Third Church of America. What we want to do is go south and travel right here to Fort Haight. What you could do, though, is you could go to Mistwood outskirts, cut over here, and get to the path. It's marginally quicker, guys. It's up to you. You get to choose. Smack a bear's ass. PETA's coming. You know, they don't care that it's a video game. They just care that it's an animal. They're going down. Let's get to Fort Haight. Post haste. All right, guys, we're pulling on in on our Mercedes horse to Fort Haight. Everything is hatred around here. There is no love. There is no compassion. There is no kindness. It's all hate, misery, and despair at Fort Haight. But one good thing is we're grabbing that Dectus medallion half, and we're getting the fuck out of Dodge. Up the stairs, past the Mad Lad pumpkin nutball. Jump over that. Get your horse a little bit in there. Let's go get that medallion. Dodge the flaming projectiles. Whoa! Close call. There is a tough knight over there. Depending on where his positioning is. Oh, ish. We're going to get hit by him. No! Fuck! As I was saying, depending on his positioning, he'll either be aggroed to you or he won't. Sometimes he's facing away. In this case, he's trying to stick his sword somewhere the sun doesn't shine. But we don't want him to do that, so we're going to keep on heading up just to get this medallion. Sweet, sweet victory! The medallion is mine, and I will come down here. You son of a bitch! Get off of me! Ow! Get off! We are now warping to the gate front, where we got Torrent, guys, okay? Alright, a little explanation break here. We are heading up to Liurnia of the Lakes. We're getting the key to get inside of the Liurnia of the Lakes, and then, which then grants us access to the Altus Plateau, and we will eventually end up going up to the Windmill Village. Now, there is a horse glitch we have to pull off, and this is the hardest part of this whole thing, is doing this horse glitch consistently and kind of getting a feel for it. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Now, I'm doing this on PlayStation 5. It's on console, so this is absolutely possible to do this glitch on console. And once you get it down, man, you get it pretty consistently. Now, it's kind of frustrating. You'll see. We'll get there when we get there, but I'm just warning you ahead of time. Let's rock and roll, baby. Head north, or west. Breaking down all the walls tonight. Getting past all these... Hey, don't you blow that horn. I didn't give you consent. Let's go. Let's get the Site of Grace. Touch my hand. I will bring you to the Sex Palace. Alright, so up at that Stormhill Shack Site of Grace, if you keep heading north, we are going to get to where we want to go. So head north up this path, go under the bridge, and you gotta be careful, because there's a crackhead under the bridge who sleeps there. He steals stuff. He lies, he cheats, he does drugs, and then he wonders, how come no one wants to talk to me? What's wrong with me? And it's, you know, anyway, we're bypassing that guy. Rock and roll, baby. Jump down here. We're going to take ourselves a sharp right turn, and we will be heading northwest in this crevasse. Now, we are at the Liurnia of the Lakes. You can grab the Site of Grace. I like to do it along the way just in case there's a slip up. Now, we are turning around from this Site of Grace. Let's show the map for reference. Lake facing cliffs, Site of Grace. We're heading northeast over here because we want to come down the mountainside on these tombstones jutting out the side, folks. Up, and this tombstone's Henry A. Dingle. Died of sticking his dinghy inside of a toaster. All right, that's Margaret Newmeyer. She died from taking too much NyQuil. All right, this one's Brian Samsonite. He died because he wanted to know what it was like jumping inside of a volcano without a parachute. The next tombstone, this is Henry A. Pickle. Died after eating 650 pickles. All right, now let's go. We're going north. Let's wedge between that crack there, like I like to do, and grab that Site of Grace, baby. Okay, we are now here on the map at Liurnia Highway South. We do not have the map revealed, but we can. We're heading down to the Purified Ruins here, guys. Actually, fuck it. Let's go get that. Let's go get that map piece, man. It's right there. Get that out. Hey, at least we got the map piece, right? We are at the Liurnia Highway South, Site of Grace. All right, now to the Purified Ruins spot where there is a teleportation, I guess they call it way gate. And that is going to teleport us to the gate of Raya Lucaria quicker than if we would have ran there with the horse. All right, it's kind of this little crusted remains piece up here at the top of the hill. Show you the map for reference. Here we are right now. Boom. Site of Grace, where we are. And wrong place. All right, it's just down from that. Good news. Jump. Purified Ruins. Stick your finger in there. It's going to feel strange, but it's natural. We always have to mention it as a disclaimer. So now we are at the Liurnia of the Lakes Gate. Oh my god, it's Harry Potter on crystal meth. Let's grab the Site of Grace. Now, we've grabbed the Site of Grace. We can't get in there without a key. What do you think this is? 1910, where they didn't have any security on doors? Jump onto this jutting rock with a double horse. Get eaten by a bear. Jump on this jutting rock with a double jump. And it works. Guys, now we're heading west to get that academy key. Alright, now we're up at these kind of cathedral-looking building tops. God knows what happened to them. I guess they got sunk in the water. We're peeling over here to get into this crevasse. We're heading to this jutting rock that is northwest. Okay. Now, we're going behind the sleeping dragon. We are grabbing the key off the dead magic mother, and we're peeling out the back window, baby, just like the old days. Get to a spot where you can warp, and now we're going back to South Raya Lucaria Gate. Stick the key in the hole. That's how it goes. That's why we're all here. We are at the beautiful, scenic Liurnia of the Lakes Raya Lucaria College. Tuition $75,000 a year. So you better know what the fuck you're trying to do before you start going there, or else you're going to have student loans out your ass. This way, guys. We want to stick our finger inside of here. Whoops. Excuse me. We want to go through this place. Ah, the Bellum Highway. Many men were drunk off of Jägermeister they made themselves in a bathtub. Get the Site of Grace. Now, we are heading along this path, guys, until the Grand Lift of Dectus, which is up there. Past the Marika statue, or whoever the hell that is. It might be Jada Pinkett. Dodge the rocks, guys. There's gonna be... Whoa! Rock bits flying in your face, guys. Just like it was a snowball fight. Whoa! Only it's rocks this time. And we make our way to the Grace at the Grand Lift of Dectus. Alright, guys, reference. Grand Lift of Dectus, here we are. We're heading up the Grand Lift, baby.
We have made it to the heavens.
We are now at the tippy top of the Grand Lift of Dectus. Head northeast at the Altus Plateau. Past the two giants who don't give a shit that you exist, which is a good thing. And we keep heading northeast up this path until it splits into a dual kind of fork, and we're going more northern. So we will take the leftmost path here, baby. There's going to be a Site of Grace right here, and then we will run into a map as well. All right, further up this path, we've got some men with canes and torches and pockets full of grapes. Shabiri grapes. Let's pick up this map. We now have the Altus Plateau map. Boom, baby. This is where we are. We're heading a little bit more north. And along the natural path here, we come to a retired finger maiden who had a career in adult videos. She looks back on her past somewhat conflicted. Got lots of money for it, but kind of regret it. Hey, No one's judging. Stick your finger in the portal, and we are now at the important part of our journey here. Altus Plateau. We are heading. This is where we've spawned. We're heading to this tip up here. All right, past the nutcase, Midsommar-esque religious cult cackling ladies. And we now come to the part where we need to do our horse glitch, guys. Okay, to do this horse glitch, we are... Okay, those guys need to stop their bullshit so we can concentrate. The fundamentals behind this horse glitch are that we jump off of Torrent and then in midair we quit out of the game. So, it sounds kind of difficult. It might take you some practice. It took me practice. I'm going to go a little bit more in depth on this right here. So, I would say to first get good at quitting out of the game as quick as you can. And to do that, it is pause, up, X, L1, X, left, X. So practice that. Obviously don't press that last X because you'll quit every time and it'll be annoying. But get to that point. Oh my god, they're f***ing up the video. Get the hell away from me. So again, guys, pause, up, X, L1, X, left, X. Now, if you're on Xbox, just equate it to the Xbox buttons compared to a PlayStation controller. Now, let me show you what happens with this glitch. We do a little sprint, pop off, exit, and if you did it quick enough, you will load back in, and your horse will be standing right next to you. Let's see if we did it right, folks. We got it. Torrent is right here, unable to be hurt. Okay? There's a second part to this glitch, guys. If you've gotten to this part, you've done a great job and you have done the first half of it. The second half can be a little frustrating just because it's not as consistent as that. That part's pretty cut and dry as soon as you get it down. We're coming up to these eagles. And now the second part involves us getting to that quit menu screen. And we still have control of the left stick and the right stick and the camera. We want to walk off that ledge. So I like to get kind of lined up where it's like on this prickly point here. And we quit. We go like this and we walk off while we're falling. We quit out. And ideally it will spawn us back and our horse will be spawned next to us or in front of us and it will die, but we will not. So let's check out what happened. Of course it didn't work. All right, guys, you're going to see this happen quite a few times if you're practicing. You come back to the waygate, rinse and repeat. Just keep trying, man. Don't give up. All right, a tip for this part working a little better is to get on a rock. You know, like I like to use this rock because your hang time in the air will be a little longer because you're elevated. So, boom. Horse's ass. Let's try another rock just for fun. Let's try this rock here. I'll show where I am on the map. Right there. You know, this was our spot before. It's not like it has to be there, but that's just a more consistent spot. Pause. Let's quit out. And as we're falling, we say yes. Oh, and this is good that this happened because I wanted to explain this. This is going to happen a lot. Your horse will spawn next to you, and it cannot fall. Now, if that happened, you did mess it up, but the good news is we don't have to start it all over again. We only need to now do the second half of this glitch. If the horse is still next to you or, you know, by itself, we can still try the second half. We don't have to redo that first half. So don't whistle, don't do anything. Try it again. And yes, this part is kind of annoying, tedious, etc. But the juice is worth the squeeze, baby. So squeeze that 100% vitamin C orange juice out. It's free. And what do you know, guys? It worked this time around. This is what happens, ideally, is you spawn back in at the very tippy tip of where you went off the ledge. Your horse is no longer anywhere in sight because your horse has fallen off that ledge. It has spawned your horse next to you and your horse is now dead in the void. Okay, guys. If you've gotten to this part, great job. Give yourself a pat on the back. Go microwave a Hot Pocket for 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So maybe that's the time to do 2 at a time. Of course, we're doing 2 at a time. The one's not enough. But let me show you the next part. We're going to go to resummon Torrent. It says, do you want to consume a flask of Crimson Tears? Yes. You see him for a second. It does not work. Now we're doing it one more time. And we now have a glitched horse that can gain altitude, and it will keep whatever altitude it gains. You see this? We're flying around like, you know, like Amelia Earhart. We're flying around like an airplane, like a NASA, Stephen Armstrong, or whatever the hell his name, Neil Armstrong. And that's one small step for man, one big leap for Torrent, staying at the same height. Okay, guys. Now, we're up here at the Windmill Village, as you see. What we're doing is making our way up to this tip. And it's important to note, do not jump with Torrent while he is glitched like this. It will mess up and you will end up dying because the game will have you falling for, I think it's 13 seconds, and then it automatically kills you. Okay, guys. Now here we are. Hold on, let's show... Oh, can't show you the map because there's a boss fight coming up. Curl around the gods. Get a bossle! Careful. Curl around this windmill. Get up there. Now get up this rock. Now we are heading this way, guys. Okay? I know we can't see much right now, but essentially you just need to know that these need to be on your right. These, whatever the hell those columns in that tree. When I can, I'm going to show you the map for reference. I can't right now because it's still boss fight. Let's see what this... Whoa, he's still trying to get us. Heh, sucker. This is where we are on the map, in this brown area. We're heading straight, because ultimately we're ending up there in the Mountaintop of the Giants area, because our not end destination, but our, you know, kind of end destination is the Consecrated Snowfield to get to our end destination. We are heading towards the Forbidden Lands, because that's where we want to go get the Site of Grace here. And if you're thinking to yourself right now, oh my god, this is going to take a while. It does take a little while. It's not some quick rinse your hands and germs be gone bullshit. This is like, yeah, man, this is like your cans are covered in and like temporary tattoos and Sharpie. And it's going to take some scrubbing. Okay, guys, as we draw closer, it's important to note that it is important to be at the right elevation at this point. If you're significantly lower, then you are going to run into the side of the mountain. And there are what are known as kill cameras, or where the camera goes into, you know, the animation of you dying. So it goes over your head and it gets stuck there until you exit the game. Now, yeah, you do not want that to happen. If it does, you can still pull this off. It just makes your directional buttons wonky and is a little jarring and confusing. But we've made our way here to the Forbidden Lands. Here's the map for your reference. We're heading this way. We're heading southwest because we want to go to the Site of Grace. All right, Site of Grace. Light that Site of Grace. Now, I believe Torrent is still glitched for as long as we don't rest at the Site of Grace. So don't rest at that grace. Now, provided you have rested at that grace and you're like, oh crap, dude, or you got the Site of Grace and you got killed by one of those troopers or something like that, this is another good spot to do our horse glitch. So, you know, the first step, self-explanatory, jump off this, do the horse glitch, respawn, horse is next to you. Now go to this tip I am at right now. Map for reference, right across from the Site of Grace. This little tip is a great place to do our quit game, step off ledge, second part of the glitch, okay? We are heading northeast right now. Let's go, baby.
Between the tendrils of the trees, high above and unreachable by wretched creation, Torrent and the motherfucking samurai are above the world.
Now, the cool thing about this horse glitch is when it interacts with, you know, solid objects, as long as they're at like a certain angle, they will get you to go higher. You don't need to do it on these trees. I'm just kind of doing it to show you a little bit. This next part is not hard. We've gotten all the hard stuff out of the way, guys. And figuring out that stuff is kind of the difficult and, I guess, annoying part. Well, I'll grab the golden seed. Thank you so much. I'm going to spend it on a Happy Meal. Or a Burger King Whopper. Okay. Keep going, guys. Here we are for reference with the map. And I believe we're heading towards another lift. But we do not this time have the halves of the medallion to get up that lift. And that's why we're doing this glitch at the very beginning of the game. Peel off the side. You will come to a fight. Black Blade Kindred comes into the place and he says, "Hey, it smells like shit in here. Let's fight." I don't even know where I'm going with that. But we're peeling off to the right. Get past this little initial mountain area. And now is where the kind of main part of this comes into play. I've probably said that 3 times, but you're going to do this kind of daunting and not exactly fun mountain climbing at this point. Okay? So we're running into the sides of the mountains to gain elevation at this point. And now that we do not have those kill box cameras, because this isn't an area, I suppose, that you can kind of get to, so they don't have them in place. However way you can, go forwards, go backwards, go left, go right, find little crevasses, put your hands in weird places, you know, experiment within reason. Okay, guys, when you've climbed a bit and then you head east, you'll eventually come to this little crevasse, a narrow area. All right, here's the Mountaintops of the Giants. This is Flame Peak. We want to get up here, and we want to keep climbing to get up there, the Mountaintops of the Giants. So we're going to climb. Now, you can climb on this side or that side. Just whichever side's going to gain you enough height. There's no method to this madness. I mean, I could sit here and make this a, 2-hour video by showing you exactly which one I went up and stuff. But we're not going to do that. Just get used to the climbing, and you'll be good. When you get high enough, I'm showing you a map reference, I'm right here, you will start to see these Christmas trees up there with no jingle bells on them. We are now at the kind of foot of the Mountaintops of the Giants mountain, I suppose. But we do not want to continue to climb on the side of the Mountaintops of the Giants because we will run into those kill cam boxes. We want to climb on that Flame Peak side over there. So let me test this really quick. Alright, that's just transparent. So that's another reason why we shouldn't climb that. Much more beautiful scenic view here. We're heading over to Flame Peak over there to gain elevation. Again, little bit of tedious, little annoying. It's not something you want to do, but it's something you gotta do. Kind of like getting up while your alarm's going off. Let's do it, baby.
Flame Peak. Char-broiled, and it's smelling like 100% American beef, baby.
All right, I believe I am now high enough.
Man, I'm high enough
to reach the Mountaintops of the Giants. So let's go forth, guys, and let's get over there. All right, guys, so we're going to start off at the Zamor Ruins, and we want to get the Site of Grace that is, and the map that is down this way. All right, guys, we're at the Zamor Ruins, Site of Grace. To dismount the horse, you just have to find an elevation that is equal to yours. So let's do that. Here we go. Boom. All right, and at this point, Torrent is still glitched, so we can still gain altitude with him, even if we touch the Site of Grace. Again, if you accidentally at this part touch the Site of Grace and rest, just do the horse glitch somewhere. I mean, this looks like a good peak to do it at right here. I'm going to grab this map right here just to make it a little easier to explain. Okay, guys, so from this Zamor Ruins Site of Grace, we can see that the Consecrated Snowfield is down this way. So, with your horse still glitched, let's gain some altitude right now. I don't think we need to gain much, actually. Let's get up to the above the Site of Grace, and I'm going to do an experiment here. I'm heading north. And I'm going until I see an Erd tree. There's an Erd tree in the Consecrated Snowfield that has a State America right next to it. And now I can't see shit! Guys, let me show you where I am on the map.
Oh! Fucking hell!
Alright, guys. Basically, there was an Erd tree where I was showing you on the map there. And that Erd tree has a State of America. Stake of America. Right by it. So when you die near it by jumping off a cliff... and you're close enough, it will revive you the Stake of America. You know what we'll do right now is we're going to go the natural path, and we're not going to use this horse glitch. We're going to get to this Consecrated Snowfield glitch spot the unglitched way right now. But just know, you can do it the glitched way if you fancy it. Let's head up to some more ruins. Okay, you see we're going this way right now. Curl around the tree, around the frost birds. We've made our way to the fire, motherfucker. And we're coming down this slender bridge right now, guys. Head up the natural path, north, and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sight of grace. It is graceful. Let's check it out. Boom! Here is where we are. Ancient Snow Valley Ruins. I believe where we want to be. Guys, I think we're heading up this way now. So you see where I put my marker there. From the side of grace. Let's go northeast and just go normally. Alright, there's another butt face with a frickin' axe this time. Just ignore him, okay? He wants attention. Don't give it to him. Keep going. Curl around here. Boom. Here we are on the map right now, going down the iced-over river. Curl around to the left, or you'll get invaded if you go too far right. So let's go like this. Curl around the left. Find the horse spirit spring. Jump up. Beautiful. I believe where we're heading is over... Where did my mark go? It is over there. It's over there where we're looking. Okay, guys, so now we want to head to this site of grace. Hold on, let's show you on the map. We are right here. You can naturally get here a few ways. Boom, light that grace. Now, we're heading to our spot. Let's do it. Let's do this Consecrated Snowfield skip. Head on down the mountain, and there's skeletons coming to kill you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta get out of here unscathed. Let's just hop down here and maybe we'll be safe, okay? Oh my god, and they've got a frickin' bird coming out of thin air. I would say that's noteworthy that that bird comes out of thin air. Be careful for the deathrite bird. Oh, and I can't show you the map because the bird is here. The bird's effing things up. Alright, but essentially, guys, we want to climb this rock, okay, until we get to this part of the rock. Now, where's that Erd tree? There it is down there. Alright, we are currently right here on the map, so that's where the marker should be. But anyway, general vicinity. Now what we want to do is jump the horse so we get it close to this Erd tree down there, because there's a Stake of America down there. Okay, oh, shh! Do our trick! Ah, that's good. We didn't die. Torrent! Okay. Let's hope we can get this hop. So we are close enough. Check it out. I think we did it. We will die at the bottom. Whoa. Yeah, that should have been more than enough. And it will now ask you, would you like to be revived at a Stake of America? Yes. Let's go to the Stake of America, baby. Get the A1 sauce ready. And we are now... Dun, 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 in the Consecrated Snowfield. Okay, I am going to grab the Site of Grace down here, just so that we have a point to go to if we die. Obviously, at this point, it's really important to get a Site of Grace, because death could be somewhat imminent up in these parts. Alright, we've come to Ordina, the liturgical town. Light that Site of Grace. You can even rest at it if you want to. Take a load off. You've earned it. Those ass cheeks need to make contact with the snow, because we have just spent the last quite a while figuring out how to get up here. Here we are at Ordina. Okay. Let's go grab the map just to make this little, as always, a little simpler. Boom! Consecrated Snowfield map found. We've just grabbed the map, guys. Where we're heading is relatively over here. We're going to be teleporting to Mohgwyn Palace, and that is our final, I repeat, final destination for this nutball rune farming method. Now, if you're level 1 or even level 9 right now, this is insane amounts of runes, dude. Let's go get it. We're getting invaded. You can just keep running while we're getting invaded, and if you get farther away from Anastasia Tarnist Eater, It is fine, and she will go back to her place of origin. Anastasia has returned to her world. Here we go, guys. Time to get to Oh, what? We're getting invaded again? Oh! Alright, there's another invasion. I forgot. Sanguine Noble. So, you can either quickly and promptly not be at the right place. Where is this teleportation crap? Alright, right over here near the panda weird guy. I'll show you on the map right after. If you want to cheese this invader off the edge, you go down here. Or wait, was it over here? I've done it. Hey, oh! It was here. Sort of, maybe. Yeah, here. Oh! And there you go. Down to hell. Thanks for all the gear. Okay. Here we are on the map, guys. Okay, more closer to here. You'll see a panda-looking albinorak creature. Oh! Here's where we want to go. Stick your finger in, and you will be warped. Darkness envelops us. So just head forward, guys. Easy enough. We are now at Mohgwyn Palace. Under no threat yet. Oh! Shh! Under no threat yet. Come down here. Get the Sight of Grace. And now this is the farming method, guys. We chose the samurai for a reason. We chose the samurai because we have a bow and arrow. What you're going to do is you're going to come over. You know, these guys are sleeping. They really don't care that much about you. Go here. We want to shoot at this bird until we hit it with an arrow. It's not hard once you get it down. There we go. The bird comes charging at you. And then it dies. Look at the bottom right of the screen. 11,000 runes. Now that took, what, like 20 or 30 seconds? Refresh. Run back. The bird has respawned. And boom. You know, hit it in the arse. Right there. Yet again. Boom. Another 11k. Maybe every 20 seconds or so. And rest. And rinse. And repeat, folks. This is what this has all been building towards. This tattered and torn, bloody bird falling off a ledge, awarding you insane amounts of runes for this level in the game. Now, if, you know, you can sit here farming these, get yourself to a high level, and then you can go wreck a bunch of stuff, even up until late game probably at that point. So, guys, I know it was a hard journey, a long journey, a lot of, you know, hiccups and things that work out the kinks along the way. But this was a pretty in-depth guide. I tried to make it over-explain a lot of stuff because I made a guide how to get to the Rivers of Blood katana before, and I realized, you know what, we'll expand upon it a little bit, but this time we're going to the Mohgwyn Palace. So guys, do this. It's possible on PS5, PC. I'm sure it's possible on PS4. Get out there and get you some runes and kick the crap out of those bosses that punished you on your first playthrough. Now this time, you show them who's boss. Go through that fog gate, kick the shit out of them. Until then, guys, we will see you for more videos. Thank you for watching this guide. I appreciate it. Signing off.